Hello, welcome to the Dante Elephante podcast. This is episode 89 with French Cassettes. Dante Elephante is on tour. Let's get that out of the way first. Santa Barbara this Saturday. We'll be in Santa Barbara at SOHO with Jacob Cole and Antonio Burrell. We're opening for Joe Hertler at Pappy and Harriet's in Pioneertown on July 2nd. And then we hit the road with Hot Freaks. Hot Freaks will be our guest next week on the pod, and we will be in Chicago, Detroit, Lakewood, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, New York, Alston, Washington, D.C., Carborough, Atlanta, Orlando, Miami, Tampa, Houston, and San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, Oklahoma City, St. Louis, Missouri, Cudahy, Wisconsin, Iowa City, Omaha, Nebraska, Denver, Colorado, Salt Lake City, Boise, Idaho, Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Sacramento, California, San Francisco, Santa Ana, Los Angeles, San Diego, and Phoenix. If you are around the United States and you're listening to this, come on out to the shows. If you live in Santa Barbara and you're listening to this, I will see you on Saturday for our annual, Santa Barbara show. First show since the live album. Yeah, I'll see you there. Today's episode is with French Cassettes. French Cassettes are from San Francisco. We have been friends together for, years, man. Like when Dante Elephante was first playing shows up in the Bay, and we were trying to we gotta find one band we're cool with, and then they'll show us the cool bands and the cool spots. And we didn't know anything, we didn't know anyone. So I think we did Noise Pop with French Cassettes, opening for them. I think we all were opening for some. I can't remember what the show. It was at Bottom of the Hill, and they were so good, and they were also really nice dudes. And I was lucky they were playing Treefort last year, and that's where this interview takes place. It's during Treefort last year, and it was really great to catch up with them. We've been friends for a while. I felt like this episode I kind of loosened up, and I was like, oh, well, I know these guys. I can razz them a little bit, but I think that this is a good one. They were partying the night before. I was in work mode, I'm just gonna be sober this whole weekend. And that same night after this conversation, I was them the next day. I was like, oh, I do not feel good. I drank too much. I partied too hard. But yeah, that was a little backstory behind this episode. It was great though. It was great to catch up with them. I love Treefort, and I love this band too. And they have a new album coming out, Benzene, on Friday, June 7th. Tender Loving Empire Records. That's a great label. They also have great stores in Portland, diversifying, right? You can't just be a label. You also have to have a store. There has to be multiple streams of income. But yeah, I love Tender Loving Empire. If you ever go up to Portland or in the Pacific Northwest, check out one of their stores. They got a bunch of cool localized things, but localized gift cards and mugs and stuff like that, and they have all the records from the bands. And Ela Bonbon's on this label, and yeah, this is just a great label. Small Million, I know we know them too. But yeah, we love French Cassettes, and I want to thank you all for listening and just listening to me catching up with some old friends and talking about a bunch of random stuff and just goofing around. And they're a band that has been in it for a while, just like Dante and some of the other bands we talk about on this pod. I love the long timers, right? The people who've just been grinding it out and building a fan base, and they're one of those bands now who are finally getting that due, and they're so good and they deserve it. And I believe they're in the right spot to do something special, and I love this band. And yeah, that's the intro for this week. Catch us on tour. Dante Elephante is coming to you soon, and yeah, see you soon. Bye. Yeah, either way, the festival's been good. I've been living life. How are you guys doing?
Real good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? You guys keep saying that. You guys keep saying you're good, and then you don't look too good. What happened last night? What's going on? How late were we up last night? What were we doing? Really?
Not too late. 4 maybe?
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, which puts it at about.
Wait, what do you mean we don't
hours.
look too good?
No, I'm just kidding. So 4 a.m.?
Maybe close to that.
That's fucking late, dude. That's so
we
what are you guys talking about?
Woke up
We were playing pool.
Oh, playing pool?
Yeah.
Where? Mulligan's?
Mulligan's a classic.
Dude, I love Mulligan's.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's all. Did you see any shows last night? Just drank until 4.
What was that? We watched that band at that bar afterward.
Yeah, we saw someone at Neurolox, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
Dumbo
a-
Gets Mad.
Yes.
Fuck, dude, I wanted to go to that.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool that the app tells you when shows are like full, so we didn't waste our time walking over there. But like, I was like, fuck, I really wanted to see that. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm pretty sure I missed it.
Okay. Man, well, yeah, French Cassettes are on the show. Also, repeat guest, Andrew St. James. Beautiful. We love a repeat guest. That was awesome. That was a good time in the pandemic, talking on Zoom.
Absolutely.
Oh, here, you can have that.
Yeah, rocking some Juan Wayne fun.
Yeah,
That's
that
what it
was fun, man.
Absolutely.
Man, it was a crazy time to kind of do those on Zoom, because it was like the only time I like talked to people. So that was like my one day of speaking. Like I was like, oh, I'm doing an interview tonight. I get to talk to someone.
Yeah, well,
finally.
It was great. It was a great
Yeah.
conversation, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. And oh man, yeah, let's just get into it. You guys we've known each other for a very long time. We played together at Noise Pop, 2013, maybe even earlier than that. And it's kind of been great to see a band like you guys keep going, but like now to see some like success, some real. The last record did very well, and I think it sounds so good, and there's such a maturity and such like a progression that I just love to see with the band. And I feel like you guys are now getting what you deserve, the love and praise. Do you feel like that's happening? How does it feel on your guys' end?
I mean, it is picking up a little bit.
Right.
I've noticed, and you know, we're not walking around in $1 million suits or anything.
No, but
everyone's just showing a crazy amount of love for the band.
it's cool. It's so fucking great, man. How the show's been so far in this tour?
Really good.
Yeah. Where have you been so far?
We got Atlanta, Richmond, Raleigh, Greensboro, just like East
The
Coast.
South. Yeah.
It's Charlotte. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
Philly, Boston.
Boston.
I love
But
it. That's my.
It was my first time on the East Coast, so it was
really?
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, those drives are so nice.
Yeah,
They're so easy.
beautiful. Yeah. Not like the drive we did
Not like
yesterday.
California
Yeah.
to get to Portland to get to Seattle. You know. Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, it was 14-hour yesterday from San Francisco to here. Woo!
Wait, so what about that first day from San Francisco to Atlanta? Did you fly in? Did you just drive the whole way?
We flew in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I always think about that every time I see a tour route, and I'm like, wait, I have to start where? Indiana? How am I going to
That's
get
crazy.
there?
Yeah.
What am I doing? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did take a red eye, and I thought, oh, cool, I'll just sleep. But
Yeah,
then
you
I
can't
figured out that the red eye had a layover. And so we got there, and it was like, you know, I don't know, with the time change and everything, we just didn't get any sleep in it. It was a
Wow.
little gnarly for me. I need my sleep.
I'm a baby like that too. On the road, that's like the only thing I need is like decent sleep and a shower. Those are like my two things.
Totally.
What's your two things? That's it? You need sleep?
I need coffee and dry shampoo.
Dry shampoo.
That's my shower.
Really? Okay. You? Everyone's a baby about something. What's your thing?
Honestly, well, I am kind of babied because
Yeah.
I'm usually sleeping in the back of the car.
Yeah.
So I have that luxury, but it's basically just sleep, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Everybody else
Some
sleeping?
vegetables every once in a while.
You gotta have sleep.
Yeah.
Sleeping
Gotta have a
behind the
hotel.
wheel, man.
Yeah, at least a hotel.
At least a hotel like every like I can do like a floor like once a week maybe. Yeah.
The move,
Yeah.
the move is what I do. As soon as we find a place and like these nice people have let us crash, I'm like, "Where's that couch?" Okay, good.
Yeah.
At least I don't care if there's an extra bed lying around. At least I got the couch,
Nice.
and I'm not on the floor.
Yeah,
like
the
I'm
floor is
good
rough.
with that.
The
Like
floor is rough.
sometimes they're nice.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, we actually have a spare bed." You're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I guess I'll be taking that, boys. Sorry.
yeah,
enjoy
yeah,
the
yeah.
enjoy the bathtub with
Yeah.
like a couple pillows in it. But
We got lucky in this run though. I think there was we had a couple nice people let us in, and there were some beds for us, which is
I love it.
Pretty luxe for sure.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we lucked out.
I had a friend recently have a baby, and like it's so selfish, but like my first thought was like, fuck, I just lost Spokane. Because soon as they lose, as soon as they get a kid, they do not let you crash it anymore. Once they get a kid, they're like, oh no, we can't have the band.
Yeah, that's over. That's over.
It's like, dude, we lost Spokane.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We need a new
Dang
I know,
it.
we're back to Airbnbs.
Damn. Yeah. Like, yeah, you can sleep in the garage.
Yeah,
Dude.
This is the band cool.
Maybe
stuff.
call some people.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
if
I
you're
might
gonna
have a
be getting
friend.
in-
I don't know.
Yeah. After 8 p.m. is a little tough for us.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I'll get you into the show for free. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
Show.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You're a band show. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's fun though. It's still fun. I've been bitching a lot on this podcast about being a musician. I need to stop doing that, but it is fun. It's one of the best things, and you guys have been doing it for a really long time now. Like you guys know
It's
how
just
fun.
playing.
It's just playing.
It's just making sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing the world,
yeah.
seeing the continental
Yeah.
United States,
Not-
Yeah.
not Alaska or
Over and
Hawaii,
over
but-
and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten offered to play Hawaii yet?
No.
No.
Have you guys?
Still waiting.
I've had like a hollow pitch.
Really?
You guys should come play at my bar.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
Like,
where's the money for
yeah,
me?
yeah, like, we can't pay you, but it would be
It
sick.
was sick. Like you could pay
Yeah.
I'll give the band dinner.
Like there'd
Yeah.
be like a tip jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a tip jar. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, that's a really far trip
Yeah.
to play for tips. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that there's enough clubs in Hawaii to like make like maybe a week long little tour, just hit all the islands.
Yeah, just hit all the islands. I don't know. You'd have to rent
cool.
everything.
Yeah.
I don't think you could bring even. Yeah, I don't know.
Boat tour, Pacific
Boat
Island
tour.
tour.
Just set up on
Big
the
time.
boat and just play at different harbors.
Yeah. Dude, they're doing some boat shows in Santa Barbara, and I've
Really?
been asked to do it. And I'm like, dude, I get terrible seasickness. I can't do it. I've
Just
turned them all
yarbling
down.
like mid song.
Despite how cool the visual would look, I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh, I got sick on the plane. I almost threw up on the plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Getting here, I was like, I can't do it.
Dang.
I'm about to lose it.
Oh damn.
Like where your
Okay.
mouth is already salivating.
Yeah.
You know, I'm done.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I like a car though. I can do a car. I'm like John Madden in that way. I can do a car. I can't really. I don't fly anymore.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Stick to the ground.
Yeah. Yes. He drove to every Monday Night Football.
That's
yeah.
so wild.
I'm slowly becoming that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we could talk. Let's talk about music, guys. This
We have
is the music. That's what we're here for. The music.
Snooze.
Yeah.
There is a big gap from your record from 2013 to the newest record in 2020, 2021. What was that gap about? Why is there such a big gap in between records?
It was, we were, I think just the songs were proving to be challenging to
Really?
get right. Yes. And sometimes I'll admit that maybe we made it harder on ourselves.
Oh.
But sometimes they just it legitimately was not sounding what we wanted it to sound like. And it's no one's fault, but because like Mac's an incredible engineer and everyone's good at helping produce the records and stuff, but sometimes it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, I don't know. And so we would try multiple takes of songs. So we have like multiple versions of all the songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when we're saying that the songs, is it simply just the recording side of it, or even just the songwriting bit of it? Like, oh, maybe we should change this drum part, and it's like now we're changing everything now, and it's like, how much of the deconstruction of these songs really happened?
It was more sonically, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was just like, I don't know. You know, it was the first time we had done demos turned pro recordings.
Yeah.
And to our own detriment kind of a little bit, because then, you know, of course, you know what happens when you do that.
Things.
We also started the album with another drummer, or our last drummer, James Gallagher.
Oh, right.
And then like kind of halfway through, like Rob came into the picture.
Right.
So like
Right. And I ruined it.
and kind of started. He's like, I have to be on this, or I'm not in the band.
I need my stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I need this many points.
I need the points.
Yes,
I need the points.
I need the points.
right now.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, I don't know if this is I can't remember if this is like my own mental exaggeration
Uh-huh.
of how we did the record, but I feel like it's true that I recorded the drums like in probably 6 or 7 different places.
Easily.
Oh, really?
Like every song.
Just
on
trying to get the
record,
tones right.
Just different places. We went to like a cabin once. We did Mac's studio, I remember doing stuff at your house. We did different rooms in your studio. I even think I did some in my garage.
You came to my house once over on Lawton.
Wow.
And recorded some drums.
Wow.
God. Yeah, it was a lot of re-recording drums. Just trying to get the right tones, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did we decide that the tones that we all know now were the ones?
A lot.
And what studio was that? Or
Just kinda
where
gave
was
up.
it?
We just kinda
we
gave
just
up.
gave up.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
That was Mackenzie's studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but but those they were recorded like at a bunch of different spots.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you become? How did that
I think
become?
like as soon as like our manager Charlie would finally be like, okay, this is cool now.
Okay.
We're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we would get the text. Sounds lit.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, okay.
Yeah,
Something's happening.
we know
yeah.
it's not working when he doesn't respond to something for about a week and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And man, yeah, it's been really great just to see you guys grow and to see you guys play a bunch and there's lineup changes and everything. How's that been? Like with lineup changes, you're here. Why are you here?
Explain.
That's a good question.
Explain yourself, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't know how I turned up here, but I was asked to be here, so
Cool.
I said yes.
Are you playing bass on this run?
I'm playing bass on
Nice,
the run,
nice.
yeah. And for the last year or so. but
Oh, for the last year?
Yeah, like the last year.
Oh, wow.
And he's the bassist now.
Cool.
He's the bassist.
Dude, you're everywhere, man. You're in 5 bands now.
Yeah.
10 bands. That's pretty cool. 25. Meet a few bands at Treefort. You'll be in a few more. Yeah. Oh my god. And so what's next? Are we working on new tunes now? Is it gonna take another 7 years for us to?
We keep telling ourselves no.
Yeah. Well, if you guys like the sound, with you now, it's like I feel like it could get sped up a little bit, don't you think? Or
I really think we learned a lot
Yeah.
from Rolodex, so I don't think.
did
it's
you
gonna be the
produce
same.
Rolodex, or did you go somewhere for that?
We all helped in the production.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so is that your studio? All right, that sounds awesome. And one thing I loved in the pandemic was you guys did that radio show. Remember you guys did that live radio show?
Which
Somebody
I was
talking about this
listening.
the other day, and I actually couldn't remember
Really?
when they mentioned
What was it?
It was like during the lockdown because I wasn't going anywhere, and you guys were promoting the record for the first time on a radio show, and it was live
Whoa.
with DJ Honeycomb.
Oh, yeah.
Honeycomb Brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was really cool.
That was really fun for
That
me.
was
That was
super
like when
fun.
we were thirsty for content.
I was scared
Yeah.
until you said honeycomb. 'Cause I was
Yes.
like, ooh, I don't remember doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, she's the best. So
That's
that was,
awesome.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, man. San Francisco's such a fun place, and we should say that you guys are from San Francisco. I'll put an intro at the top of this for context for everyone, but how's San Francisco been? How's the scene been? I just recently played at the chapel the other day. That was really fun. But,
Oh, really?
Sweet.
Wait, when did you play there? Yeah.
I played with No Vacation.
Oh, yeah, for the Noise Pop.
It was Monday,
Okay,
the
yeah.
first day of Noise Pop.
That's right, okay,
and that
yeah.
was really fun. But I didn't really get to see a lot of the city. I just showed up for the show and then left.
Yeah.
But how's it been? I don't know. I haven't really checked out the city very much. Has it changed? Is it coming back? Is it alive again?
I think it's constantly just changing.
Really?
Yeah. For a bit, I don't know, better,
Yeah.
but
I
yeah.
don't know. I ditched. I'm the only guy that ditched. I'm in LA.
You're in LA?
Yeah.
What are you doing in LA?
Finding more music.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
I don't know. I felt like San Francisco was kind of getting dry,
Yeah.
so I went to LA.
I first thought that, but now I feel like there's a bunch of bands. I just met May Powell. I did a tour with May
Oh,
Powell.
yeah?
She's
Cool.
really good.
She's great, yeah.
Her whole crew, Marika.
Oh, she's great.
She's
yeah.
got great tracks.
Her music's
man.
really good.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
feel like there is I was like, because I was like, the crew our age kind of moved on. Like people stopped playing. Like that happened, and now I'm like, good. There's younger people. Okay, there is gonna be another generation of bands. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Or
worried
is
about that in
music
Santa Barbara.
dead?
It's like just me and like a few other people. I'm like, are kids excited to play anymore? Like I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of strange. I mean, I throw parties in San Francisco. We
Right.
talked about this, but it is strange because I realized after the pandemic there was definitely a generational shift of
Yeah.
younger kids coming out and playing. Which I don't know. some are good and some are bad, but
Right. But, like,
but it's happening for sure.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm aware of them. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
and May and Marika are great, examples of that.
Yeah, who else is there? Who else are you guys listening to or is on your radar in San Francisco? So involved in the scene. I love it, boys.
Wow.
I love it.
There's this band called Uncle Chris, which
Uncle Chris?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
That's
not.
cool.
Yeah, it's more of a live experience, but I've enjoyed those people. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Good vibe. Yeah.
Is that bar still there? We played that bar.
Make
It was
out
like
room.
in the very back.
The bar.
It was a gay bar, and we played at the very
Oh
back.
yeah, El
with
Rio.
El Rio.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that place still there?
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh, that's a great place.
Yeah,
I really
there's-
love that bar. I was
It's
like,
a great
the patio sick.
That was a
and-
fun show.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
a
so
fun show.
glad that
Yeah.
you guys were down.
Oh yeah, that was the best. That was a weird show for me because people like didn't show up. I was like, okay, we're playing a 3-piece. Like it was
Oh,
so
yeah.
unorganized, man. We
I
took a
forgot about
minivan.
that. Yeah.
My friend gave me his bed after that, so I shoved a bed into the minivan with all of our gear.
Oh my
That I
god.
still use that bed.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes,
It was
dude.
like a foam mattress, so we were able to like sandwich it into the minivan.
Yeah.
It's like a memory foam with like a
Yes.
stamp like Princeton
Which
in
is
like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's still in there. Yeah.
So
His back
uncomfortable.
is perfect for me. I love a soft bed. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow. Wait, was that the show that? Was that? Did Juan Wayne also play that show?
Juan
Yeah.
Wayne
Yeah.
played that
And
show.
then we did,
Greg
right?
was in the Juan
Greg
Wayne
played in
band.
Juan Wayne. Yeah.
And then we went to that after party where I just stood by a window because there's so many people. I was like, I'm gonna stand
Oh,
right here in this
on the
corner.
beach.
Wow.
It's like beach party.
Yeah, that beach party.
That was crazy.
I didn't go to that.
You were there.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
that
He
may
wasn't
have been
there.
the day that like the pawn shop. I think the pawn shop down the street was closing.
Yeah.
And I somehow stumbled in, and they're like, "Yeah, this is like a total closing sale," and they had like all these percussion toys, that shakers and cowbells and maracas. And
Yeah.
And they were just like, "Yeah, just take your pick, just like
Really?
fill up a basket," and so I did.
That's
and
awesome.
I came back to that show with all this
All the
percussion
tools,
that I
all the
wanted to use.
toys.
Yeah, it was like the coolest score. I think of it. Terrible. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll go down in history for me.
Yeah, I love that.
Just a side note.
Yeah.
Someone told me you have a connection to Michael McDonald. Is that true?
Oh.
Yeah, Rob.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
How true?
Well, my girlfriend is his daughter.
Oh, really?
Yes. Scarlett.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's all. He's a Santa Barbara guy.
Yeah.
So
I know,
so
yeah.
I hear his name all the time, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, French Cassettes, the drummer knows Michael McDonald." I was like, "How?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, "So okay, now I'm here asking
Yeah.
you." Oh, okay.
Yeah, we met, and she told me who her dad was, and I almost lost it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am obsessed with that man.
You just
Yeah.
started
Like,
crying.
Yeah.
In the park on our first
Yeah, you start singing.
Yeah. You start nervously doing an impression of her dad.
I knew you from the minute by minute I met you. That's something you just like, your wedding vows just have all these fucking references.
That would
Like,
be so
she's
nice.
like, don't do this.
Yeah.
Only a fool would believe
Yeah.
we were meant for each other. That's awesome, man. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Have you? He's just on so many random songs. I was listening to Joni Mitchell's "Dog Eat Dog," and he's on that album.
Oh my
And "Dog Eat Dog" is like a really weird '80s Joni Mitchell record. And yeah, you just hear him on the first track doing background vocals. It makes no fucking sense.
Wow, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Totally everywhere.
The golden voice.
I couldn't believe that there's like a grizzly bear track that he's on.
Really?
Yeah, he's singing the verse of a grizzly bear song.
That's amazing.
He does, and I think he works with like Thundercat.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mac DeMarco. And
Oh.
so he's like he's just friends with like kind of
Yeah.
the younger guys, and he's still hanging.
Yeah. He does a lot of like benefit stuff in Santa Barbara. Like, there's like a benefit show Michael will play. I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
so sick. He's deep in the scene, the
It's
SB
so
scene.
fun, dude. It's so fun to watch him play. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something really magic when he
Oh, yeah.
plays the keys and like sings. It's just like, how does that sound?
Have you been over at his house and him just playing?
Yeah, I've
Really?
been just like practicing on his piano.
Oh,
and
shit.
It's incredible. Dude.
Yeah.
It's so nuts. And I mean, that's how it is. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. Yeah.
That's cool, man. I didn't know that. Good to know now.
Yeah.
I will be hitting you up in the future about when I have more Michael McDonald. Could you just ask him really quickly?
Yeah.
What was he thinking when he was doing all those vocal layers for Peg?
Yeah.
What was going through his head?
He's so you could just ask him. I mean, he's
Really?
so generous with.
I gotta bump
with
into
his
him.
Stories and everything.
Yeah.
It's the best. I always am picking his brain about
That's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
I saw Kenny Loggins at a Whole Foods once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What
That's
was in the
beauty of
shopping
Santa
cart?
Barbara.
Yeah, what was in the shopping cart?
Oh man, I can't remember now. I just was like, that's Kenny Loggins. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why is he coming out of Whole Foods? Like,
Just only cream cheese.
yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And everything bagels. Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny Loggins. And Jackson Brown is a Santa Barbara.
Yes,
Have you
big
seen him
Sandberg.
play?
I haven't seen him play, but
That's great.
see him walking around.
Wonderful.
Crosby was a R.I.P. He was also a big Santa Barbara guy.
Yeah.
That was kind of rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. My girlfriend's parents were both like.
Yeah.
about that.
This has been a rough year for old musicians dying. Like, I work at Seymour Duncan. And it's like every other day there's like a Teams message like, oh, Jeff Beck was like the huge one because he was such a big friend of Seymour. And yeah, that was like a really rough day. I was like, damn, it's crazy. It seems like everyone have any of these recent deaths affected you guys? Maybe in a way you didn't even expect.
I think Crosby. I miss his Twitter big time because him talking shit about the Doors is probably one of like the best diatribes in the internet. And I'll miss that.
Yeah.
For real, big time.
That Crosby Twitter energy. Do you remember the time someone painted him and he said, "Don't quit your fucking day job"? Like, oh god, he's like, "Don't like, what are you doing?" It was like a fan. It was just like, "Hey, I painted this for you." He's like, "Don't quit your day job."
Nice.
Brutal.
Damn, that's incredible.
He was a legend.
It's like he hated the Doors. Dude, he hated.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I go back and forth. Sometimes I hate the fucking Doors, and then like other times I'll put on that Oliver Stone movie. I'm like, all right, this band's sick.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
my
Jim
God.
Morrison can fucking scream. I love his scream.
Yeah, Val Kilmer is fucking a rock star, dude.
Val Kilmer's the one who brings me back. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god. How do we feel about the Doors? Are fans, or are we on the same wavelength? Like sometimes I'm like, fuck this band, but sometimes like, oh shit, it's actually kind of sick.
I like it.
You
I
like it?
Yeah. I'm not all of it for sure, but definitely it's my go-to karaoke big time.
Totally.
But like Lover Madly and stuff like that.
Oh
Just,
yeah,
like,
that's
really
what just
great
hits you.
songs.
Yeah.
It's terrible lyrics. I'm just gonna say that. Just the worst lyrics,
Don't
dude.
say that.
But it's pulled off somehow.
Yeah.
I can see David's point.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I also understand. I mean, it sonically sounds cool. I guess we never really experienced it. All of us are too young. But
Right.
I could see how it could be lame in person for sure. The recordings, on the other hand, are fantastic.
I do love the recordings. Yeah, they sound great. Who did you grow up listening to? Who were kind of the musical influences growing up in the household, and then once you found your own journey?
That was the first cassette I had.
Really?
Was the Light My Fire cassette. My dad gave it to me. And then a lot of like Bill Haley and the Comets and like all that doo-wop stuff for sure. I just
Nice.
raided my grandma's cassette collection.
totally.
And then my dad showed me. I got the story goes. I got the flu when I was a kid, and I stayed home for like 2 weeks, just like couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah.
And my dad had like the ultimate like ELO collection.
Nice.
On disc, and so I put it in my 5-changer and just listened to that on repeat, and I
Wow.
was just like blown away. So like Pixies, White Stripes, of course,
Right.
the Strokes, and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You would say that's like more when you started like getting older and kind of finding your way.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
realistically I was like, I could sound like these bands.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I can't sound like ELO, but
Right, right.
But like I was like, I could do that. I could do like a Strokes thing or like a
Strokes
Weezer thing or whatever.
Totally. The Strokes are pretty influential, man. I feel like every time I talk to someone our age, they always say the Strokes. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was like kind of like a fucking cultural reset.
It really
Like-
was.
like-
It's incredible how
Yeah, the first two
Post
records were out of
NSYNC,
control.
post,
Yeah.
all that shit, like
it came out of the blue.
guitars, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna see them for the first time at that festival in Salt Lake. That Kilby Court Fest. They're headlining that. So I'm
Oh,
excited. This will
sick.
be the first time I get to see the Strokes.
That's awesome.
I know.
Is it at Kilby Court?
Nah, it's like a separate location.
Okay.
That'd be insane.
I know. I was.
Have you
like,
guys played
that's a
Kill
small
before?
room. I have.
No.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful venue. It's an all ages venue, so I love me a good all ages independent venue, but it's just a garage. Basically.
It's a garage.
It's with a
sound like
big PA, like
Yeah.
maybe too big of a PA for the room, but it sounds
Really?
great. It's cool.
Okay.
It's a cool spot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing the festival?
No, I'm
Okay.
just going.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
tickets for my birthday, so
Nice.
That's gonna be great.
That's
Just
really
enjoy.
I
cool.
got to see them once.
Really? Where?
Yeah. Shoreline. So BFD Fest
Yeah.
or whatever.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. When?
It was right after You Only Live Once. So
Oh,
that tour.
nice. Oh, yeah. So they only played the hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because now they're gonna play stuff I'm afraid I don't know because I haven't like kept up with them.
Right.
So I'm afraid of what I don't know.
I've heard
Right.
people say that is it the new Abnormal? Is that the latest one
Yeah.
or something? People
It's
say that
good.
it's like their favorite. now.
Okay, cool. I gotta tap in then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot. I guess I forgot to tap into that too.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta get in there.
I'm just like, can you just play the first 3 records?
Yeah.
Just play that.
Yeah.
They will.
They will. They definitely will. Yeah. That's also who else is playing that? Pavement's playing. I saw Pavement earlier. I'm a huge
sick.
Pavement
Yeah, that's gonna be
fan. So this will be my second time seeing them this year, third time because I saw the reunion tour in 2010. But like I had just found out about them in 2010. So
Wow.
yeah, I got tickets very last minute. Yeah, it was cool.
That's cool.
I love
That's
that band. Yeah, it's just been cool. Have you guys had a time to like go to shows that like you're like? Sometimes I feel like it's hard to like go to shows because we play so many shows. It's kind of nice to go see like a Bob Dylan or something like. Oh yeah, this is not anything that I do. Like, have you had a chance to go see anything like that recently?
I work I have
Right.
live sound, so I see. Yeah, so I
Lots of
never
too
want
many
when I'm
shows.
not working. I'm like I don't want.
I
to
don't
see
want to
music
go to
at all.
another show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Like go to shows
Like a
that
show
like,
that's like not like in our world, you know?
See, I try not to do that.
Really?
I don't. I get really overwhelmed pretty
Yeah.
easily with that kind of stuff, like huge crowds and all that.
Right.
So I usually don't go. I learned my lesson. Yeah, I think I went to like a Muse show once,
damn.
and I was just like,
Gnarly.
yeah, it was rock and roll. I'm supposed to like this,
Sure.
and then they played well, but I was terrible. It was just like the crowd and everyone was like crazy, and then I had to
Yeah.
go to the bathroom, and then it was just like not fun. And so I was like, I don't really do that. But on the flip of that, probably my favorite show I've ever seen was recently. Someone got me tickets to one of my favorite bands, Magnetic Fields, and it was just sit down, and it was like really quiet. It was theater, just quiet. You could hear everything.
Yes.
It wasn't too loud, and they played all the right songs, and
Yeah.
it's just like that's like my favorite show of all time.
That's cool. I'm getting to the age where if it is a theater show like that, I will buy tickets next to the sound guy. It's just like
Yeah.
that. Like I want to hear I want to hear his mix. You know, like I do that for Pavement. Yeah, my girlfriend was like, "Why are we sitting all the way back here?" I'm like, "Dude, the sound guy's right here. What are you talking about? We're getting his mix. Like it sounds good."
I got to see Pavement at the Greek Theater over in Berkeley. My
Yeah.
friend just like gave me tickets,
So
and
good.
I'd never listened to them.
Oh, really?
Harness Your Hopes is the only song that I knew.
Right.
It was like a B-side or something like.
Yeah, totally.
I literally just like randomly had just that song on my iPod, and I
Yeah.
had no idea how it got there. But I listened to it all the time, and it's a good song. But it was a great show.
It's crazy. I talked to Bob Nastanovich on this show,
Mm-hmm.
and he has no idea why that song is so popular because it was a B-side. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't get it. He's like, maybe it's TikTok or something. I was like, I don't know why either because that song. I don't think that song really went viral on TikTok or anything.
No.
But for some reason, yeah, people just
I
connected
have
to that
no
B-side.
idea. Yeah,
It's awesome. But they don't have an idea. They have no clue why that's happening.
That's
either.
funny.
Yeah. You never know what you think you know the singles. You put a record out and you're like, yeah, these are definitely be the ones people love. And then you're like, wait, that one's getting a lot of love now. And you're like, shit, we didn't even push that one. Like,
Yeah.
that one almost didn't make it. Like that happens a lot too. Like
Yeah, we put all our money into this other one
that we thought was good. Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing that you had him on the show though.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He's got time.
What's that?
He's got a lot of time.
Oh, cool.
That's what it sounds like. He's like, anytime you want me on, I'll come on next week. I'm like, all right, don't
Okay.
do that because I'll ask you every week to come on, like just to talk about Pavement.
Oh, that's amazing. Cool.
Yeah. You grabbed the mic. You seem like, did you have a show that you recently went to you really like?
Oh, I'm gonna go see Caroline Polachek. Big
Oh,
time.
shit.
Yeah, next this tour that's coming up.
Oh, cool.
Stoked for that. Big
Yeah.
time.
Where's that going to be at?
I think it's at Warfield maybe.
Cool.
You coming?
He's done with shows, dude.
I'm gonna get him out. I'm gonna get him out for sure. I'm getting you out. Yeah,
We
you'll
were
like it.
stoked the last time we played the chapel that you were the running sound. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah.
We're gonna sound good, and I'm not. I'm
I
very.
remember that, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a great show. Yeah.
Which show was that one?
That was.
They all
forget.
blended in together.
I forget who you guys were playing with.
Yeah, I don't remember either now. But that was a fun show.
Yeah.
Oh, Chick.
That's right. Chick.
Yeah. I like Chick. Those guys are pretty funny. We didn't talk to each other once that whole tour.
Really?
Until the last day.
No way.
Yeah, we were packing up, and then the singer's like, "Come here." I was like, "All right, so what's your deal?" I was like, "Dude, are we really cramming a hang the
Yeah.
last 10 minutes of this 3-day run?"
Yeah, that's wild.
No.
It wasn't like
Didn't happen that way. No, it just didn't happen that way. We were just both awkward, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
we
right.
tried to talk. They're
Like
fun.
shows over, like
Just
we're
like
going
green room
home.
doors like closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We in the chapel, you know, they have that run room where everyone hangs. We
Yeah.
weren't. We were. I shouldn't talk too much shit, but
Yeah.
we were like around the corner. Like, we were in a very different.
Oh, really?
We were like in an
Oh.
office space or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We were so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why we just like never talked to them.
Gotcha.
But some tours
Yeah.
are just like that.
Yeah,
You know.
for sure.
Sometimes you're friends. Sometimes you're not.
Yeah.
And we are friends. I text the guy now.
Oh, nice.
But we just like didn't talk on that tour
Yeah.
for some reason.
That happens.
Well, I guess like
Like
yeah, it doesn't-
driving separately and everything.
Right.
It's just like you don't really have that much time to hang.
Sometimes it's just like the agents like talking, like they don't really have a say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that happen before too,
Yeah.
where you're just put on shit and no one. You're like, oh, you guys are the band. Like, yeah, the agent said we're here. I had that happen in Detroit once. We got added like first of 3 for this Cherry Glazer show, but no one knew. And so they
What?
said you guys can play at doors for 30 minutes.
Shut up.
I was like, the agent didn't tell you guys we were added to the show? She was like, no. I was like, here's the email. And she's like, okay, if you have an email that says it, at doors, 8 o'clock, play for 30 minutes, get off. I was like, fuck.
Oh my god.
I'll do it. I'm in Detroit. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was brutal.
That's fucking.
Yeah. There's nothing like an at doors, like doors open.
Yeah.
People like one person's like walking in. There's music already. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
That
It's fun though.
makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah, there's nothing like that as like
gut wrenching.
people are like, oh, you were cool for the one song I heard at the
Yeah.
end. Like,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, people come up to you. That was a great sound check. When do you guys go on?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But I love it though. I love playing music, right? That's
Yeah.
that's why we keep
That's
doing it.
That's
I think I'm year 12 into this shit.
Wow.
As Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Wow.
long has French Cassettes been a band?
Probably about
We got you
15
beat.
years.
Huh? Yeah.
We got you beat.
Really?
man.
When did you guys start?
Yeah, we were like 16.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So what's that math there?
That is hard math.
It's like
That's
17
Don't
years.
say it.
Yeah. Don't say it.
Yeah.
No, we're a new band.
Yeah.
That's why
Brand-
brand new
yeah.
band.
Brand new.
We're
Brand
so
new.
fresh and young.
Yeah.
I'm 22 years old.
Yeah, 22 years.
Yeah,
old.
just starting.
Yeah. I still got 10 more good years.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for my 20s.
I'm so excited. Like, my 20s are going to be so fun.
Yeah.
Everything's going to work out for me.
Yeah. I can finally buy beer legally. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
so cool.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a beer today.
Drinking alcohol.
It's so cool. I can't wait to rent a car.
First time on my 21st birthday, I went to Ralph's and bought a 6-pack, and the guy didn't fucking card me. I was like, dude, this is like the one time I
Oh,
want to
man.
be carded.
Yeah.
He didn't. He was like, all right, you look old. He's like, cool, man. You're fucking 30 or something. I'm like, no, I'm 21. Today.
Card me, you asshole.
Yeah. No, I'm taking the SATs tomorrow,
No.
man.
Oh my god. But it's fun though. It's fun. Music is fun. It's fun being young, and I love touring. Do you guys still love touring?
I absolutely love it.
Yeah?
I'm having a blast.
I love it.
Do you like it more than being in the studio?
I like that too, quite a bit.
Really?
Dang. Yeah, it's a toss.
Yeah.
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 feel like I'm becoming even more like I just like the road. I
think I like to, yeah.
I don't know if I like being in the studio too much anymore. I don't know. It just takes too much time. I like meeting people and like that aspect of it.
And the element of like having to just like make it work, and then you make the sound.
Yeah.
In whatever circumstances you're in, you have to make it sound good.
Right
there in the moment, and there's no just like let's do that again. Or There is like a great.
I'm doing demos right now, and I was just talking to another artist about this. Just like when you're recording yourself, like the take could never be perfect enough. You're like, oh, I kind of fucked that up. All right, let's do it again. And then you got this whole thing of fucking on Logic, all these fucking takes, and it's like, which one's perfect? I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It's like the bane of our generation's.
I know.
Recording
too much.
Because they used to just have like a studio band, like a demo band in the studios.
Right.
And it would, like, somebody else would write the song, somebody else would sing the song, and then they'd hire a band. And
there are more jobs.
demo.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, it's a good song.
Yeah.
Record it now. And it's like 1, 2, 3. No
Totally.
click, no anything. Just like set up the mics and then go. And then like whatever that performance was it.
Yeah.
That was it. And that's like such a. I feel like recordings now, people who do that, like those recordings feel just a little bit more like timeless than if these like perfect recordings.
Mm-hmm.
There's like this, I don't know.
Totally.
Organicness.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of music now is missing. Whatever. That's nothing.
It's
new,
true though.
But I still feel that way.
Yeah. Anybody else feel that way?
I know Andy does. Yeah.
You got thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, with my acts, we just do everything live.
Really?
Only 2 takes tops.
Yeah. Sometimes that limitation kind of benefits in that way, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's a different experiment as opposed to, again, like getting sick of having to multi-track for ever.
Until you feel like it's perfect.
It's a nice little change of pace. I'm not sure if that's the answer for anything, but
But
it's a nice way to like shift your consciousness regarding the way of how you do things.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's not to say that like.
What do you mean? You don't like spend 7 years on a record?
You got a problem, man?
Is there a problem with the workflow?
Yeah.
Could things have gone faster? Maybe.
We got time.
Dude, 7 years. There had to have been a time where you just thought, we're never doing this. This isn't happening.
I knew it was gonna happen, but
like
it was more like the comments of like our friends and family that made me laugh.
Really? What were they saying?
Everyone was like, "So did you write the song or not? Like, what, just record it."
It's NFT at this point. Like, is it real?
I was like, "How?"
Yeah.
They're like, "We literally saw your show last night,
Yeah.
and you played all those songs.
They're ready.
So why don't you just record? Just do that, and then it's done."
Yeah.
We're like, "You don't get it, man. You don't get
The
it.
tones, man.
The tones. It's got to be acoustic."
That's crazy. Man, yeah, I don't know. Recording can be so weird and so stressful, but I'm glad this record's out. It's been out and it sounds so good. I have like coworkers talking to me about you guys. That's how I know something's happening. Like people who my buddy was like, "Oh, do you know this band French Cassettes?" I was like, "Yeah, I've kind of known them for like a while." He's like, "You do? You've known them?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I know them." Like that's how I know. That's why I'm saying like I feel like it's happening. Things are happening. Things are moving, and it's amazing. It makes me so happy to see you guys doing that.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Ruben.
Hell yeah.
It means a lot coming from you, man. You're the king.
No, dude.
Yeah.
You're the
I know that
king.
shit. King.
All
The
head.
younger
Boss.
bands in Santa Barbara call me Legend.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
They call you the boss
The
around
goat?
town. Yeah, the
Old.
goat. Yeah.
Just says old.
Yeah.
Dude who's been doing it a long time. Like,
Yeah.
Nope. I don't feel like a legend or a goat. You know. But that's what
You are.
that's what the younger musicians in Santa Barbara tell me.
That's awesome.
No.
No, yeah.
You're like, you just walk by, like, kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring. I'm like, you hear that? That's under 2 million one song streams.
Yeah.
That's all I have to show. No, it's fun. It's fun. I like it. People do ask me for more advice now, which is kind of weird because I was like, don't take my advice.
Yeah.
I'd be somewhere else if I made the right moves right now. What do I know? But it's fun. Music is fun. That's like how I'm trying to approach it now. I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
I did some tours last year that weren't fun. I was like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that. You know, it's like now I'm just like, does this sound fun?
Yeah.
Does like flying over, doing one show in Kansas City, flying to Connecticut, does that sound fun? No, it doesn't sound fun anymore. I tried it was not fun. I got COVID on that trip. Shit sucked. I came home and I was like, why do I feel terrible?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Connecticut. Fuck. I shouldn't talk shit about Connecticut, but like
Classic Connecticut,
classic
dude.
Connecticut, man. That was weird, man. But you know,
Yeah.
feel good.
That's the point, though. I mean, I feel like you're bringing it all the way back to like the root of music. It's like,
Right.
Why do we keep
doing this?
Fun.
Yeah.
And it's like fun for listening. It's fun for doing it.
Right.
It's good times.
I did an interview recently. Someone asked me, he's like, yeah, what have you learned on the podcast doing it for so long? You know, why do musicians keep doing it? I was like, I still have an answer.
Yeah.
I still don't, like, why do you guys keep doing it?
Yeah,
It makes you feel sane?
Yeah. Listen to that laugh. That says it all.
The drink tickets, yeah. The sanity, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Why do you keep doing it? Year 16, 17 in.
That it's just the only thing I've ever wanted to do,
Yeah.
and I've proven to be good enough at it to where I can keep doing it, and so I really don't have a broad skill set. So I'm kind of just like cashing in on the thing that I know that I'm good at.
Yeah.
So I keep doing it, not literally cashing it, but like
Right.
like, all right, I'm gonna put all my effort into it.
Right. Because it still feels good.
Yeah.
You?
Just not smart enough to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our peers have stopped.
Yeah.
And we're still doing it.
Yeah.
You just haven't taken the hint yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it is really weird though. It's like you do this for a long time and you think like, oh man, is anything happening? And then you make one record like you guys did, and now things are fucking happening. If you would have stopped, it's like, you know, what's that thing they say about gambling addicts? Like,
yeah.
they stop right before they're about to
Before
win.
they're about to cash it all in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we are, gambling addicts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true, yeah. Each record is a gamble.
Just
It
gambling.
is. Every
Yeah.
song's like you put out there, that could be the one. One song can change your life. That was the advice I was given
Right.
when I was younger. So I was like, okay, so I just worked on that. I didn't think about albums. I was like, let's just work on one song because one song can change your life.
Right.
you
Make
know?
sure it's about Christmas.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Christmas hit.
You got a Christmas song coming up?
No, but you
Featuring
just
Michael?
know that, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna keep that idea.
Keep that idea. You're gonna need it.
One Christmas hit can just make you.
Once a year. That's like money that comes in once a year.
Yeah, it's passive income, baby.
Yeah, I talked to this Canadian songwriter, Ron Sexsmith. He has a Christmas song.
Oh wow.
And it happened. He's like, yeah, every year streams go up. Like it happens once a year. People forget about the song 11 months out of the year. That month though, it goes crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Good for him. Dang.
How long we been chatting? 44 minutes. That feels pretty good. Yeah. So what's next in your career?
In the career. Well, we're
Or
gonna-
what's next for today? Who you guys want to see? We can go there too.
No, we can go anywhere you want to go, man.
Sure.
I'm on your spaceship.
All right, cool, man. Let's do who you guys want to see at the festival, what bands you want to see, because like if we could promote the show if you want, but this isn't going to come out for.
Yeah, I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't even look at the lineup. I got a text from our manager that said that we have to go see the Golden Dregs.
Okay,
I don't know who they are, but he says
No.
we have to go see them
that's cool.
in a half hour.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're in a hurry.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's it, I think. We play at 4, and then that's
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, we play after a wedding at 4.
Yeah, we play a wedding. Yeah.
Nice. Wait, you guys
Yeah.
are playing a wedding?
Uh huh.
Affiliated with the festival or no?
What's that?
Affiliated with the festival?
I think it is.
Really?
It's on the
Yeah.
lineup.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's like Tom and Wendy's wedding. It's like noon to it's 2:30.
Yeah. So you know.
So-
yeah. Make sure you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on up for the wedding.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Do you think we're underdressed?
I'm certainly
I didn't-
underdressed.
yeah. Yeah. The blue hat. The blue hat's gonna be great at the wedding for sure.
Yeah. It's freezing out here.
I can't believe you're wearing shorts.
I fucked up.
My mind.
It's
It's like 22
Told me
degrees.
you have to bring pants. I was like, I'll
It's
be
like
good.
22 degrees. I'm like,
It's gonna hit. Yeah. My phone says it's gonna hit 26 today.
Oosh.
Yeah, it's bad. I
Yeah.
got my compression socks on, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
My mom convinced me to get these compression socks. She was like, they feel so good. They just like help the circulation. And I walked, my Fitbit said I walked 20,000 steps yesterday, and I wasn't tired. So it like
Nice.
completely boosts my endurance.
Nice.
When Thursday I did like 10,000, I was dying.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, let's go back to the hotel. I'm so fucking tired of
Yeah.
walking. So it's crazy. It's been awesome. I look silly wearing them, but it's cool.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah. Actually, it looks really
Yeah.
good. Looks really good.
It's working for me. But yeah, no, it
Ruben,
helps.
who are you excited to see?
Brain Story is at like 2, so that's like the first band I'm probably gonna see today.
Okay.
I saw Vicky Farewell last night. Have you guys
Nice.
heard her?
I have
No,
not.
but
She's on
That's a
Mac
great
DeMarco's label. Really good. Just her with like a drum machine synth. It was really cool.
nice.
Who else? We saw Whitney yesterday. That was
Oh,
fun.
cool.
We saw UMO the day before that. That was
Nice.
really cool.
Yeah.
Always love Ruben's guitar tones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really cool to see.
Those are killer. We saw Unknown. Yeah, we saw them at. This is like before they like blew up. They
Yeah.
played a show at the chapel.
Oh,
it was
cool.
like a free show sponsored by Newcastle.
Yes.
And there was like free beer for everyone who
Dude,
comes to the
what?
show. And there was like everyone heard about it, and there was like a line around the block, and they got in, and it was just out of control.
Dude, I haven't had a
Crazy.
Newcastle since I was 18.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I
haven't seen
I
a
haven't
Newcastle.
seen 'em at
Are they
all.
okay?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they, I think
they
that's not a good business model.
Too many free.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like a liquidation event. They
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Yeah.
All this, yeah. Emptying the warehouse. Come
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Fuck, these are going
Tax
bad.
write-off.
Yeah, tax write-off. Man, we did a San Francisco show for Converse, and I'm like, they don't do shit like that anymore.
Well, they used to do the
A while ago.
The rubber tracks.
The rubber tracks.
rubber
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did
I
like
still
a.
have my free shoes I got from that.
Yeah.
I do too.
I think mine are busted now. I think I threw them away, but yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun, man. See, we need more brands giving us free shit.
I know.
Where'd they go?
Shout out to Converse. Yeah, I still like you guys. Come on. Don't you guys like me anymore? I think I emailed them a few years later. I was like, well, they'll be at South by. Like, I'll email them. It's just like all the emails didn't work anymore. I was like,
Oh man.
all
Got
right.
it.
All my contacts are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Converse, though.
Yeah, that department no longer exists.
Yeah. They're like, music? No.
Yeah.
They already wear our shoes. We don't need to give
Yeah,
them
yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. That's why I like wearing brandless, nameless clothing. For the sponsors, future sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it says this. Yeah, your brand could be here.
This could be here.
Yeah.
Let me be your walk-in.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so awesome. That'd be so cool.
Dude, I noticed that just working at Seymour. Like, if like a band or something like that, like, isn't hyping up a pickup company, I'm like, okay, reach out to them because like, then no one's talking to them,
Right.
and that's I always look for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's really hard
Yeah.
because it's like that side of the industry isn't talking to bands like us. Like, I'm going to NAMM next month, and you're not going to see like Tame Impala or on any of these sponsorships. You're going to see
Right.
some Shredder. But like, I was like, who's that person?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know so and so? They rip, and they have like a
Right.
bunch of Instagram followers, but
yeah, yeah.
not a single listenable song. But they shred really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like they want that.
I find
It's a different world.
You're tapping into a fascinating thing that's like the there's like two kinds of musicians. There's
Right.
like the songy ones and there's the shreddy ones.
Yes.
And there's few crossover.
No. Yeah.
It's really wild. Like
Yeah.
it's really hard to find anybody who does both.
It's
Even
true.
a little bit.
It's true, yeah. There's people who focus on songwriting, and then there's people who just focus on being great players. And a lot of those great players, you end up seeing, like one of the artists we work with was on this like Willow Smith song, but like I wanted to share it. Like, you're like, oh, can we share this clip? Like, this shit's like going viral, and she didn't want it because she's just playing power chords in it, and it doesn't like represent her playing. I was like, dude, who cares?
Oh.
You're playing next to fucking Willow Smith. Like, who cares? This is a viral moment. Like. He's like, no, I'm not playing anything in it. I was like, you are. You're there. You're playing power chords.
Yeah.
You're fucking,
Yeah.
fucking Will Smith. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy. That was a weird day in the office of me being like, what are we talking about here? Like, why can't we
Yeah.
share this? Like,
What is
yeah.
music?
what is music?
Yeah.
Power chords is music.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Yeah.
I do love a good power chord though. I haven't played one in a long time.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Power chords were great when you figured them out.
Yeah, that was fun.
Once you figured that, when they were new.
Dude, yeah.
Wait, when they came out in the 90s, that changed everything.
So cool.
Never heard a power chord prior to that. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, what's next, project-wise? Another tour, another record. Where are we with that? Or are we just still focusing on the record before? Where are we?
I think we're focusing on finishing up this next record.
Cool.
Yeah, we're like in the final stages of that.
What's
So
the
we
final stages mean?
Like mixing.
Cool.
Yeah. And then, yeah, just figuring out how to get that out and hopefully play some more shows, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really on the books.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's good then.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I hate mixing, but like it's pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the mixing process, but it's pretty much like then the master. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Whew.
Yeah.
You could breathe.
Yeah.
Who put out the last record?
Tender Loving Empire.
Cool.
Yeah.
How'd
in
you like
Portland.
working with that label?
Loved. They're awesome.
They're cool?
Super awesome. Yeah.
I think they have a presence here. I think they're here the first night or something, or they had like a showcase or something here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I know that they're definitely here.
Cool.
We're gonna see them today, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
sweet.
guys, yeah.
That's awesome.
And they were really rad about like pushing the album too. They
Really?
weren't just like mindlessly shooting it out, but like they have a store in Portland. They have a couple.
I've been. Yeah.
They're cool. Yeah.
They're cool stores.
We got to visit once, but they like would put it up like and promote strictly our record.
That's
and
awesome.
people would be like, "Hey, yeah, the dude at Tender Loving Empire basically just
Yeah.
like sold me on your guys' stuff, love it, blah blah." So
That's sick.
they were super supportive in like actually sporting the record after they put it
Right.
out.
That's awesome. I love to hear that, man. Well, thanks so much for being on the pod. I'm sure we talked about stuff. I kind of blacked out during a lot of that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we talked about
We talked. Yeah.
we talked.
we yapped.
We-
for sure. Yeah.
No, but that's kind of the joy of the podcast.
No,
It
it's
is
just-
nice just to like catch up with you guys and
Super
laugh
enjoyable.
and
Same, man.
hang.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
listeners may have wanted to know more, but it's okay.
No, but the important thing is we had fun.
We had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will read through on the show.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. All right. Okay, Jay, let's cut.